Hello beauty queens, and I'm back with another video. As you can see by the title, I'm going to show you how to fix your powder products when you have them and they're all broken up, or if you drop them and they break and they shatter everywhere. So don't worry, I'm going to show you how to fix it. So at Walgreens, they had the Fergie highlighters on sale, the Wet n Wild Fergie collection highlighters on sale. So I picked up all three of them. Now the one I wanted the most, which is the Hollywood Boulevard, the one that is broken up completely. There was one left and it was completely broken up. I already fixed it, but what happened was I was on Snapchat showing you guys like the deal I got for these, and I ended up breaking this again. So when I guess it because it wasn't completely dry all the way, so that's why it was so easy to break. So make sure you let it dry all the way after you do this method, okay? But the guy ended up giving me this one for $1.50, and the rest of these were on sale for like $2 or something. I think they're normally priced between $5.99 to up to $10 depending on where you get them from. So for this project, we're going to actually need and this is how they should look without them being broken, and so we're going to try to get that back to the best of its ability. The main thing what you want to do is make sure that you get all your product and get to keep most of your product, okay? So what we'll need is I have a paper towel down, and I have maybe like 6 or 7 sheets just in case if any alcohol spills or any product spills, this will catch the product, because I made a big mess when I did it the first time last night. Also, you'll need a piece of saran wrap, and basically what we're going to use this for is to use this to smooth it out. And I also have a butter knife handy as well, and this is just to make sure that we can use this to kind of, you know, scoop up the product. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to make sure all the product is on the tray, because we want to try to keep as much product as possible. Okay, we're gonna make sure all that, you know, is on a tray, okay? And what you want to do is kind of break it up. Just if it's already shattered, you want to make sure it's broken up a little bit more, because the more it's broken up, the better the product will take on it when we mend it all back together, okay? So now that we have it all broken up just a little bit more than it was, we're going to tap that off. We're going to take our saran wrap and we're going to place it on top. This is before we pour the alcohol. And what we're going to do, we're going to press down on the saran wrap, and this is just kind of to get this already, you know, surfacing, smoothing it out and crumbling it up kind of, okay? So make sure it's all inside of the palette, not on the sides that we're pressing. So we're just pressing this down, okay? And the saran wrap, you can do this without the saran wrap, but the thing I like about the saran wrap, it keeps it from being such a big mess, okay? Then what you're going to do is, we're not going to pour a whole lot of alcohol, but we're going to do a little bit at a time. And this method, I don't know if I said it before, it works with all powder products, okay? And it does not change the consistency of it. As you can see here, this is how it looks. Right here, this is all 3 of the shades, but this is how the Hollywood Boulevard look, and that's even after I fixed it the first time, okay? So first thing what we're going to do, we're going to smooth it out, and as you can see here, we already have it smoothed out, so that looks better already than what we've seen. We're going to take our butter knife again and just make sure everything is just kind of smoothed out and we have all the product where we need it to be, okay? We're going to use that butter knife just to make sure everything is kind of flat and on that palette, okay? So everything looks pretty decent, but what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to take our alcohol. I'm using 91% rubbing alcohol, and we're going to pour a little bit at a time, okay? Just a couple drops everywhere. Okay, and then we're going to take that saran wrap again. We're going to take that saran wrap again. We're going to place it on there, and then you can use your butter knife for this method. While it's wet, you want it to kind of be flat. We're just using that to flatten it out, okay? Okay, so now that that is smoothed out, We're going to take the saran wrap back off, and we're going to pour a little bit more alcohol. And you guys may want to wear something over your face to kind of protect yourself. It is a little bit strong depending on the percentage of alcohol you're using. So just be careful with that. You don't want to inhale too much of that, okay? So we poured a little bit of that more. We're going to take that again, and we're going to make sure it's smooth again, okay? And make sure you try to keep most of your product, like I said, on the palette, because that's the main thing. You don't want to lose a lot of product, okay? And we're going to take that off. And I have a fan in my beauty room, so that'll help speed up that process for drying. But basically, you want to leave this open and let it dry completely. And now what you're going to do now, I have some little alcohol in this little spray bottle here, just to kind of seal it off, okay? It's just some alcohol in a little spray bottle. I'm going to spray that down, and I'm going to take another paper towel here and just kind of clean up any of the fallout that was right here, just to kind of clean it up a bit, okay? Just to make it look a little decent. You could do this step after it dries, but just for the video purposes, I just wanted to show you guys. Okay. So, as you can tell, that looks so much better. And it's all flat, and it'll look even better once everything's dry. And you can always go back in with your butter knife if you wanted to get it a little flatter. And just keep on. But, hey, I just want it to be mended together is my main thing, okay? And if you have any fallout like I had right there, you can also take your spray bottle and spray some and just continue to flat out any crumbs or anything that you see that is crumbling up, okay? So that is that video. It won't change the consistency at all of it. So that looks so much better, and the more you let it dry, the better it'll mend all together. But the main thing, it is not cracked anymore, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So this is it here. And this is how these look, which of course they have a molding on the top of them. And yeah, so that's it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you thumbs up. Comment below if you like videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video, okay?